Good afternoon. It is like 3:03 p.m. Here in Youngstown, Ohio. This is my Molokars and flavored water. Actually, coffee is flavored water. So I guess those that are drinking coffee are also drinking flavored water, technically. But anyhow, yeah, I got my wild berry. This is the energy stuff, which I don't know if it really works or not. I guess it does because most of last week I didn't have the energy stuff. I had the non-energy stuff, and I was falling asleep and sleeping through the night a lot more than when I would drink this stuff. So I try to save this stuff for during the day, and then the evening the non-energy stuff because it's got the caffeine in it. But anyhow, what has Joe got going on? Well, Joe, let me take you off the mount here real quick and show you around. Now, Joe's bench is a pigsty right now. I have paper towels, window tint. The kits here that are my 10 by 11 10 kits. And there's one of them over here. I've been kind of trying to work on them this week. And I'm also trying to, get some parts ordered, which I just did. I ordered a bunch of stuff from eBay and a few other places for a few other projects. And let's show you some of those projects. So, back on the mount. Sorry for the bouncing around. This is one of the 10 by 11 10. This is the Hudson. What year is this one? This is the 54 Hudson. This one here, which I'm doing in these colors here, which is a Ford color, a modern color. It's like a really nice root beer brown. And then this Pohician, or Pokasheen, whatever it is, yellow, which is a Ford color from the 60s, which is a lot like Butternut from GM. It's almost a dead match. So yeah, I got to do all the bare metal on this. Side trim here, and there's the window trim I got to do yet, which is always the slowing down point for me on so many projects. I love the results of bare metal. I really do. But I just hate actually doing it. And that's just some, plastic shape. And something weird happened here. I don't know how well it's going to show, but there was like a stain in the clearing the paint. I didn't get nothing on there. It just kind of showed. I don't know if maybe there was some kind of, chemical pop type of thing over the years. Because I painted this thing years ago. It's been at least 3-4 years, maybe longer. But anyhow, yeah, I got to get some polish out of the seams. Plus I'll run some wash in there. But there's that. But I've been getting more done on it. Like I said, there's no way I'm going to get the 10 by 11 10 done. There's no way in hell. But I'm going to try to get at least 5 total done. So this one's getting closer. I mean, the bare metaling is going to take some time. And there's still a lot to do on the chassis and the interior. Well, I got to paint the arm pulls that get mounted back here. Then I can put the seat in, and the interior will be pretty much done. Then I can glue the seat in, glue the side panels on, which I got painted. And I got the, used the chrome pen on the cranks and the door handles. Same with the dash. It matches the body. I got some black wash in the speaker grill. And in these fins, that's all chrome pen. I got the heater box. I got to put a decal on that. And there's a decal that goes for the gauges and one that goes for the radio dial. Then that could be attached. And then I got the steering column and steering wheel, which are all molded in chrome. And the steering wheel, I don't have any more of this exact paint. I think I got something close enough where I can match it to one of these. And I can't have a chrome wheel. It's okay if the spokes are, but I definitely can't have a chrome rim and the steering column. So I got to paint those and install those yet. But the engine's built. Oh, get that off there. The only thing is, there's a little, this is throttle linkage right here. It's supposed to be. There's supposed to be another piece that goes in that hole there that comes up to match it. Whoop, well, that piece is missing. And I'm looking on my sprue where it was supposed to be, and it hasn't fallen off since I painted it, because I painted the whole sprue black, and then just cut the parts off. So there's no white plastic where it's missing. So that means it was missing from day one. So it was never there. It was a tiny part. And yeah. So yeah, no big deal. Like I said, I'm not wiring most of these. They're just going to get assembled. I got the chassis done up and somewhat weathered under here. I'm going to go back and touch up wherever the parts were cut off, and maybe do a little more weathering on the exhaust and stuff like that. But for the most part, yeah, the chassis is pretty much done on there. I got some, let's see here. Can we get that to focus a little bit better? Yeah, I got the little red triangles in there. Painted red. Let's do this. Yeah, I ran some black wash down there to tone those down a little bit. I gotta do the other side yet. But yeah, that one's coming along. So I'm gonna be working on it more today and this evening. And there's little things to do to that yet, but I also want to do a shout out here and a stash ads. So let's fire the light back up. From Morgan Automotive Detail, I got some distributors. I got a tan cap. Was this tan? Yeah, tan cap with the gray wires. They're all V8 ones. I got one of them. I got a blue cap with black wires. I got a red cap with blue wires. And I thought I got one more. Did I lose it already? Maybe I didn't. I'm losing my mind. Maybe that's all I got from him. And then, where is it? Yeah, my floor is a pigsty here. I really got to clean up. I got like 20 projects going at one time. I started this little project in between all the others. Going to make this a dirt track car. Now, what I'm going to have to do, though, because if this was the real thing and I want a fuel cell anywhere back here, well, in a hatchback, it couldn't be. It would have to be, technically, it would have to be isolated, so it wouldn't be seen. So I'm going to have to just pretend one's back here. I might, like, fill this in with sheet plastic like it's sheet metal. And then, just pretend it's back here in this compartment, make a bulkhead of some kind for it. Or it could be the class where it's, it's still got a factory fuel tank. I don't know. But what I did order from eBay, I ordered a independent front suspension. I don't have any Mustang 2 front ends here, or anything I could steal one from. But that one piece molded front end isn't going to cut it. So I'm going to cut that out. I got, it's a universal one. So you can adjust the width of it. And I'm just going to put it on there. So it looks a little more realistic. I mean, I'm not going full on anal with this kit. I'm going to, maybe widen these a little bit so the tires fit a little bit better. I mean, I'm not going to tuck them in like a Pro Street because it's a dirt track car. But from Ron Kuhn Racing, I'm not normally a circle track guy. I ordered these the other day, and they came quite quickly. I ordered these. And they're a nice little dirt track tire. And yeah, they're not gonna stick out that far. They're gonna, let's say, once that's gone, they're gonna maybe, they're gonna be tucked in a little bit more, but not much. So we got those, and then up front, they're gonna be sitting something like that. So yeah, it's going to be a nice little local dirt track, like a hobby stock I kind of looked up the different classes. Now, that, of course, that's today, modern, not, when this car would have been used. I'm not sure what, and I'm going to try to get rid of this inner fender here because it looks horrible just hanging there. So I'll probably cut that off, put that independent front end on there, then, put the engine in there and stuff like that. I got to make some block-off plates for the headlights, and then I opened the grill. This is the AMT Mustang 2, and it's funny because, well, look here. See the rear taillights? If you don't put the taillights in, you have basically a custom type taillight system. You could probably paint that chrome or put bare metal, then flow some red paint in there. It's almost like, they did that. Well, the grill was the same way. It had a tube grill molded in. And then you got the stock grill you put over top of it. Well, I just opened it up, and I got some window screen upstairs. I'm going to put some window screen back in there. And, yeah, it's just going to be like a hobby stock, or street stock type dirt truck. I did radius these out. Knowing AMT is reissuing this kit, now it's not even a big deal, or, I only paid $15 for it anyhow, but, yeah, it's going to look something like that. Of course, you got to paint these and paint the wheels separately, but, hey, it's cool. So, I got that, and he threw in a little throttle pedal, so I'll use that, and I'm going to have to, either remove these inner door panels from the tub, or sand them smooth and maybe put some thin sheet plastic to look like a stripped down interior. But like I said, I'm not getting anal with it. It's not going to go full on detail master type of deal. It's just going to be for fun, because it's going to be an additional car to the short track group build I'm in. I'm doing a couple others. I'm doing the main one is that asphalt modified. But yeah. So that one's getting done. I began to realize out of all my built pickup truck kits, they're all Fords. All my built pickup trucks I have are Fords. So I kind of started on this one, getting some color. It's going to be a little bit of a patinaed rust bucket type of thing, 4x4. I'm not going with the Warlock. Just going to be a, But I'm like, wait a minute. Why do I have all Fords? I got to have some Chevys in there. And same thing with this thing. I started messing with it a little. All I did was assemble the back of the cab. I didn't do nothing else yet, but that one too, I'm probably going to do something with. But yeah, shout out to Ron Coons Resin. So hey, check him out if you can. He's got a website. He's got all kinds of circle track stuff. And wheels, tires, and all kinds of stuff. Then I picked up another one of these yesterday. I was in Boardman Hobby, and I had one. I did the one you saw, the one for the Rust Bucket group build. And I gave one away as a birthday present. So I picked up another one. I'm going to do one of these shiny. The only thing I don't really like the triple carb engine. Well, it might work if I do a, whatchamacallit, street custom, so I may use the engine that comes with it, but then I might get a resin engine. I was looking at some of the 3D printed ones from VCG, and he's got a F100 engine, a stock one, so I might get that and put that in there. It's a lot more detailed than this engine is. So there's that. What else have I been messing with? Let's see here. This is another one of the 10 by 11 10s. And, well, I did a little bit. Not a lot. But I did the, whatchamacallem, the handles on this, too. The handles on the crank on the interior walls. But, yeah, it's coming along. One of these days I'll get it done. I'm going to try to, but I'm always buying more, and I'm always starting more. It's a constant circulation. But these group builds have, at least progressed me to get more done. So I'm glad about that. And like I said, stick you back off there. Like I said, I got this crap on the floor here. I got all these paper towels I got to pick up. I got to get like a place to put rags and towels as I'm working on, because once they're used up, I throw them away. I got a bin over there with just stuff in it. But, yeah, like the Love, the Merc, and the Riviera are all done kits. I just don't have anywhere to store them right now. My display case is full. So, anyhow, yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. So, I'm going to get more done on the Hudson and try to wrap this thing up probably sometime this week, hopefully, this coming week. Then I'll try to wrap up a couple of these other 10 by 11 10s. The more involved ones aren't going to happen. Like I really like, well, this one here. Let's go back on the holder. Sorry to mess you up. But this is the one that was a duplicate of a ex-coworker friend's truck. And I did manage to get it in some primer, like so. And I really rotted the body out. I took some chunks out of it because his truck, well, I took pictures of it and I lost them because they went to, I think, Photo Bucket. And if Photo Bucket's still around, my photos are probably still there, but I would never remember my password, the email I had at the time, or any of that. So, you know, there goes one of the visors. But I'm going to have to make an inner wall here. But anyhow, yeah, because all you could see in the last pictures he took of it before he took it to the scrapyard, all this was gone. These rust holes where the mirror mounts were, you know, bigger. I took pictures of it back in the day, about 10 years ago, 12 maybe, when I was still working with them. And I took pictures of it then. I was going to duplicate it, and I started on it. And of course, it rotted away way more in that time before he scrapped it. So I'm going to make it somewhere in between then and now, because I think he scrapped it like last year or something. I still want to, you know, when I get this finished, give it to him. So yeah, I got the, but I want to do the right colors, even though I'm going to beat the crap out of it. He had a molding missing there, and just the adhesive was left. So that's kind of what I went for there. But it was that regatta blue and white. So I may have to special order that blue, like in a touch-up, and then spray it on, and then the white. It's called Colonial White, but I think any white would work, since I'm going to weather it anyhow. But yeah, that's one that I don't think will get done for the 10 by 11 10, because, like I said, I got to order paint to make that happen, and that might hold things up a little bit. So the Hudson, unless something goes terribly wrong, will definitely be done. It might be the 50 Olds or the 57 Chevy would be next. So I'm hoping to have at least half of them done. I got 3 done. If I can get 2 more done by the 10th, that'll be great. Because on November 8th, that's a Friday, I'm taking the day off. So I'll have some time during the day to work on it, or one of them. But Friday evening, we're going up to Cleveland to see Elle King. That'll be the 4th time I've seen her. So, yeah, it'll be my birthday present from my girlfriend. And then who knows what she might have planned for the weekend for my birthday. I'm kind of hoping she's not doing the surprise party thing. She did that for my 50th birthday. Yeah, we were going out to eat, and my family and her family were there and everybody. So, I'm not really much on that, but yeah, I appreciate it, but who knows? So I don't know what'll come that weekend. So to get anything done, of course the 10th is all day on Sunday, so I'll see what I can get finished up. But excuse me, I'd like to get at least 2 more done. So it's just a matter of which 2, because I got the 50 Olds, which has a lot of painted, but there's still a lot of details to do. Of course, bare metaling and stuff, yay. Like I said, none of these are really going to get wired. A couple of them might. The 57 Chevy there, that might get wired since it's got the flipped nose. Now, the chopped cab tow truck I'm working on, That's that one I'm converting to a little rat rod tow truck. That one will probably get wired and stuff. The 41 Woody, that's already kind of wired and lined up a little bit. That's the one I started back when that kit first came out. That's how long that's been. So the most likely two to get done is the Olds and the 57. Well, definitely the Hudson. So the Hudson should be done, and then it'll be one of those two, and maybe I might get a third one if I skip all the wiring and all the extra details. But like I said, 50s cars, the downer about those is they usually need a lot of bare metaling. I mean, at least the chopped cab doesn't need any bare metaling, but there's a lot of details I want to do to it. That'll slow it down. And the Woody, even though it's pretty much done, there's still a lot of little love that has to happen. So I guarantee at least two of them should be done by the 10th, but that'll be it. So anyhow, in between all that, let's take a walk out here. There's this mess. Let's kill the light. We don't need the light. Yeah, see all them leaves and grass. Grass this time of year, I mean, basically if I go out there and cut it, I'm more or less mulching and only partially cutting. But you can see them. They're all over the deck out here. I still got to cut all those weeds down. They're outside this window. But yesterday, I cut the front lawn, and I mulched leaves in the front. Well, I'll be turning that damn light off. There you go. Yeah, it's already covered in leaves because, of course, we got, let's go over here. There's Mitzi. Say hi, Mitzi. Say hi. There you go. Yeah, see, that's what I got. Trees and all those leaves. And with the cooler nights, they're dropping like rain, which is both good and bad because the sooner they're down, the sooner I can clean them up. But yeah, I got that mess. And then, of course, I got stuff in here to do too. It's not like I'm so damn tired when I get home, I don't do nothing. Oh, crock pot full of chili brewing away here. Got the girlfriend coming over at 4, and it's 3:30 now almost. So she'll come over, we'll have some chili. I got to go down and get this is one of those days, hey, let's take a walk. Why not? Let's go out in the yard. Yeah, this is one of those, a payday weekend. And then here's the backyard. As you can see, it's just chock full of leaves back here. I really should have been spending my afternoon doing that today, but what's the point? They're going to come down pretty fast. I'm going to try to, maybe tomorrow after work, mulch some of these because there's a lot more to come down. And it never ends. Like, see this tree here? It's still green. So it's going to be a while before that one changes. But there's still a lot of yard work to do, so. And it's supposed to be nice weather most of the week. Deuce. Say hi, Deuce. And so that means there's no excuse not to be in the yard. But honestly, work's been whipping my ass. I've been getting home and I have no energy. Or I got errands to run after work and I get home late. And then by then, I'm like, really don't feel like doing none of this. I mean, I barely do anything in here sometimes. Honestly. I get in here and I'm like, I'll glue two pieces together and I veg in front of the television. But anyhow, yeah, so, but it's payday weekend, so that means catching up on things I needed. So I have to go buy cat food, cat litter, buy this, that, and this and that. And then I realized I just used my last of my toothpicks, which I use a lot of toothpicks. So I got to head down to the dollar store here at some point and pick up a few boxes of toothpicks again. Because I use them like crazy. I use them for glues. I use them for paint. If I'm painting a real small part, I'll use it and then throw the toothpick away. Rather than dirty a brush up and then have to clean it. It's a lot easier just to, use these. But that's where I'm at today. That's my model cars and flavored water, as I call it. And, yeah. I'm just going to chill here and do a little bit more on this and have the girlfriend over and go queue up some IT Crowd show on the DVD player so she can catch up on more episodes. She's still never seen them all yet. And she hasn't been over in a while. And so I'll have her over here, have some chili, and I got some ice cream for dessert. And that's it. Oh, another thing I got to do. Excuse me. That's the power plug right there for the lights, the LED lights that came with this desk under here. Well, let's see something real quick while I got you here. Nope, I think they're out. Now, I have to grab my electric meter here. Let's see something now that I unplugged it all that time. Nope, they're dead. So either that power thing ain't putting out, or there's a module here. Oh, I hate to be all unstable on you. Right back here, underneath all this crap, there's a little, what I think is the receiver. Come on, there, right there. That little thing. Oh, get my Band-Aid finger out of the way. Right there. There's a little, that must be the receiver for this thing, and the thing that changes the colors. So either the transformer's not putting out power, or the little thing burned out. Because I've left it on 24 hours a day since I put it in. I don't turn it off. And I was sitting here the other night, I'm like, sure looks dark under here. I'm like, ah, really? So yeah, I mean, of course, what do you want? The whole desk was, wasn't that much money, and the lights came as a bonus. So if they are burnt out, I'm just going to have to buy another, another light strip and put it under there, because it really made a difference. But, oh well, hey, what do you want? It was like whatever I paid for, $120 for everything. So, I mean, I don't think the light strip's going to be top of the line. I mean, the desk is solid as hell, and that's all that matters. Okay, well, hey, I've already bored you for almost a half hour, so don't slit your wrist. I am going to catch up with you soon here on some other projects. You'll see them here. And I'm going to go ahead and go clean some of this pigsty up and get ready for the Diane to come over, and we'll do that, and I'm going to do whatever the rest of the evening. So, everybody have a good day. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. Bye-bye.